Welcome back to the newest series here on the channel where I plan to show that anyone can invest. If this is your first time hearing of this series and you want to know what it's all about, I'm going to link the first episode above my head so you can see what I'm trying to accomplish with this portfolio. The first episode explains why I picked the stocks I picked, how much I'll be investing and why, as well as the goals of the portfolio. Once you're caught up with that episode, feel free to watch the rest of the episodes in order if you want to see how this portfolio has progressed, or just come back to this one and you can see where we're currently at. With that being said, if you're already caught up and you're here for your bi-weekly update, let's get to it. In this video, I'll be showing you all an updated look at the portfolio since the last video, the all-time best and worst performers in the portfolio, any dividends received since the last update, and any news or things of note in this portfolio. Without further blabbing, let's get an update on where this portfolio sits after my most recent set of buys on March 26th, 2024. Here you can see all 12 of the stocks that make up the Anyone Can Invest portfolio and how much of each of them I own. As you know by now, for some reason my full $5 buy never seems to be filled at $5, so I'll continue to fight the good fight and try to even out this portfolio over time. This week, I'm attempting to get all 12 positions to the $30 mark they should be at after the first 6 contributions. With the $60 added today, I had a total of $62.73 to help me do just that. I calculated what was going to be needed to get each of these holdings to the $30 goal, and that's what I added this week. Again, it's important to note that while the amounts of money I talk about in this series are small for now, the important takeaway is that anyone can invest, even if you don't have a lot of money. Remember, the first step in accomplishing anything is always the hardest one. As this portfolio continues to grow in capital appreciation, the dividends keep coming in and more money is added, you'll be able to see the growth over time with these videos, so make sure you're subscribed. Okay, next, let's see which stocks are my best and worst performers in the first 10 weeks. For anyone new around these parts, I'm not a really big stock price matters guy. I personally think a lot of people pretend to be smarter than they really are and pick prices out of thin air, which often causes them to miss out on great stocks and potential big gains, all for a few cents on the original entry point. Following the stock price doesn't really matter practice in this account, I'm now in the green in 11 of my 12 positions after the first 2.5 months of this account's existence, all while buying the companies I want regardless of their valuation. Taking this information from the close of market on March 26th, currently, my biggest gainer is KNSL, that's up over 17%, while my only loser remains HUM, that's down just over 6%. Overall, this portfolio in the first 10 weeks is up 6.45% or $23.03, which would be a 33.54% annualized return. Here at this part of the video is where I typically go over any dividends received since the last video update and try to forecast the upcoming dividends. In the last update, I finally received the first dividends in this account, so we have our little seed sprouting and the ball's going to be rolling from this point forward. My only dividend received since the last update was on March 20th when I brought in 2 cents from ODFL. That 2 cents was added back to the cash balance of this account and will be used as time passes to help me try and keep this account as balanced as it can be. Again, if me telling you that I just received 2 cents in dividends just made you laugh or put a damper on your mood, check out this pop-up on your screen to see how small amounts of money add up over time. Next, let's quickly take a look at the goodies I should be getting in this account between now and the next video update in 2 weeks. To close out the month of March, I'll be getting paid by AVGO on March 29th, and I'll be starting April on the right foot on April 2nd, bringing in my first monies from PHM. Hopefully the small but definite progress in this portfolio will be fun enough for you guys to subscribe and follow along for these updates. Make sure you're doing your part and sharing this video with anybody in your life that isn't on the dividend hype train and help me show that anyone can invest. If you have any thoughts, comments, or concerns, leave those in the comment section down below as I personally read and respond to every one of them. And if you're skeptical on how pennies today can help pay your bills years from now, make sure you check out this video. But until next time, see ya.